Hi, Elspeth here, and I want to show you a sticking exercise we practice as drummers called a paradiddle. So a paradiddle is a great way to practice coordinating your sticks, coordinating specific kind of alternating patterns with your sticks, and it also helps with a bunch of other skills that are really good as drummers. So things like maintaining a tempo, counting in our heads, maintaining our focus, all really, really good skills. You'll notice I'm not actually at a drum kit right now, so that's another thing I like about this exercise is you can kind of practice it from anywhere. Even if you don't have your sticks on you, you can just take your hands and practice kind of on the edge of a table or whatever you have in front of you. But today I am going to be using my drumsticks, and I'm also going to be using this pillow, with apologies to the Beatles because I will be drumming on their faces. So without further ado, let me show you the sticking pattern for a paradiddle. So it goes like this. You go right, left, right, right, and then you flip that around and you go left, right, left, left, and that is one paradiddle. What we just did, all 8 of those notes, that was a paradiddle. Let's put it together, and you can follow along with me at this point with whatever you have in front of you. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left. We'll do one more. Right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left. How is that feeling? Check in with yourself for a second. So the way we practice paradiddles is we start them at a tempo that feels comfortable, a place where you can maintain a steady tempo, make sure all the notes are the same length. So what I mean by that is you don't want to be doing something like, that's not really practicing it because then we're not in a tempo and our notes are different lengths. So again, we're keeping it steady. I like to think of them as 1/8 notes. So if you're kind of keeping a metronome, that's going to be 2 hits for every click, and you want to keep them nice and steady. So I'm gonna start at that same tempo I was at. Right, right, left, right, left, left, and you want to be at a tempo where you can do maybe 4 of them in a row without it feeling kind of challenging. And if you can't, that's okay. Just start over again at 1, slow it down, do what you need to do, and finish this one out. And I'm going to show you another way to practice these, which is with a metronome, which I have right here in just a moment as it loads. There we go. So if you use a metronome, I'm a big fan of this because you can increase it like a tiny bit at a time, and it's getting a little faster, and you're not going to feel it at first, but as you keep increasing it, you're going to really feel the difference, and you're going to build that skill gradually. So what I mean by that is right now mine is set at 72. Can you hear that click? So again, remember it's 2 hits for every 1 click, sounding something like this, and right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, right, left, left. I'm going to put it up 3 clicks, so it's now at 75. You can hear it's not that much faster. You might not even feel it. But as you keep increasing it a little bit at a time, gradually you'll start to feel it, and it'll get faster, maybe without you even noticing. So that's how you can get to the point where you're doing them something like this. That took so much focus, did you see that? And that's something that takes a lot of practice, but now you're on the first part of your journey, which is practicing your basic paradiddle. There's also variations on these that exist, so you get your inverted paradiddles. Those are trickier, but they exist. You can do various combinations of the 2. There's a whole bunch of other patterns, but just your basic paradiddle, that's a great way to start, is starting that, getting it as fast as you can, doing as many as you can, and you'll be well on your way to all the more complicated parts of being a drummer.